In this video, boys, I'm going to tell you how you can become a high-value man right now before the fame and the fortune. Because becoming a high-value man happens way before the money, the wealth, the women. It's what happens in the shadows, what happens behind the scenes. It's the struggle that builds you into that man. That's what the essence of being a high-value man is about. It is not about what you end up acquiring. It's who you become in the process. So here are the 5 things that you can do right now, and this is what I look for in my friends and business people that I interact with on a daily basis. Number 1 is your mindset, and it's the first thing that I notice about people when I speak to them and I meet with them, is what kind of mindset do you have? Because nothing sickens me more than a weak mindset, and somebody who can't get shit done, who can't handle any issues. It's you and only you that can take you where you want to go. You must become best friends with your mind and learn to harness your own power, because the only enemy you really have is up here. It's what you tell yourself. It's that voice in the back of your head that tells you can't do things. But that can all be gone if you have a powerful mind. The way that you build this power in your mind is you always do what you say you're going to do. If you start having ideas, for example, something pops into your head, you think of a video you should make. And these little sparks of brilliance, they come at us from the universe, and a lot of us talk ourselves out of making these things. You'll have a great idea for a business, for a video, you'll want to go and do it, and then your brain will kick in because you haven't got control of your mind, and your mind will start going, oh, but what if this happens? What if someone laughs at us? What if it goes wrong? What if we get embarrassed? And you actually listen to your brain. So the first thing you need to develop is a mindset of stone. And a book that I would recommend if you really want to learn about your brain, your mental health, looking after the way that you feel, and really being in control of your mindset, is Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. Teaches you about every single emotion that you'll experience as a man, what they mean, why they can be good indicators, and they're actually guiding you on what you need to do. Rather than seeing them as these bad things that are holding you back, start to understand what they mean. Number 2, body and nutrition. You can be physically superior than 99% of men on the entire planet just by training 5 hours a week, 2 hours martial arts of your choice. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, any of them. I don't care which one you pick. 3 hours of full body strength workouts. If you guys need a full body strength program to follow, join the Triple Your Testosterone course below. And you need to dial in your nutrition. Fruit, steak, eggs, rice, nuts. Get some sun, some vitamin D. Training like this and eating like this, boys, will sharpen your mind. It will make you disciplined. It will give you confidence. You will look amazing. Your skin will glow from that sun, from that vitamin D. You will have high testosterone, and people will notice, because most people that we see walking around look like they're dying. They're pale. They've done a 9 to 5 all day and just sat down. They don't train in the evenings. They drink alcohol. They abuse drugs. You become this man and you walk into a room and you glow compared to other people. It's your first impression. Number 3, to be a high-value man, you must have knowledge. You must constantly seek to learn. Read daily for 10 minutes. I don't care if you don't like reading. If reading's not for you, listen to an audiobook or read for 10 minutes a day. And you need to start with these books if you haven't read them yet. So Man's Search for Meaning. This is going to give you perspective. If you are sad right now with your life, with your current state of affairs, if you're fed up, if you feel like you can't go on because you're depressed, your life sucks, everything's terrible, there's nothing to be happy about, listen to this book. It is a godsend. It will save your life. It will change your mindset. It will put you on the right path, and it will make you appreciate everything that you have. The next book I want you to read is The Power of Now. This will allow you to understand enjoying the moment, not getting too hung up on the past or the future, where you're going or where you've been, but focusing on being a man now, focusing on what you can do in the moment, what you can actually control, and it will in turn give you a feeling of fulfillment and a feeling of peace. The third book really changed my mindset towards money, and you will need to rewire your brain in terms of how you think about finances if you've grown up in a Western education system. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad will help to rewire your brain to how you actually make big money, how you can become financially successful. It will not tell you how to do it, but it will allow you to understand the concepts that are incredibly, incredibly important. Then the 4-hour work week. This will give you more tips on how you can actually acquire material wealth whilst also freeing up your time and becoming part of the new rich, the people that are time and location independent, able to actually enjoy their lives rather than slave away behind computers all day long. And the final book you should read is The 48 Laws of Power, because we live in a dangerous world, and as much as you might not want to think about it, there's a lot of people out there that will try and screw you over and fuck you up. So it's best to know what the laws of power are. Don't use them to manipulate others, but use them to stop yourself from being manipulated, so you can notice these character traits in the people you work with, in the friends that you have, and the people you do business with. Work relentlessly. If it's a shit job, be the best at it whilst you're there and work on a way out. But enjoy every day. It's the power of now. If you've got to go into work and do this stuff, do it to the best of your ability. Be an alpha male across all aspects of your life. Do everything well, because at least you'll leave a trail of success. You'll leave a trail of inspiration. So when people talk about you in the future and they say, God, I remember when I worked with Jack at McDonald's, that guy was the fucking best burger flipper we ever had. And no matter what you do, or no matter what job, you'll always leave that trail of inspiration. People that might one day call you. Yeah, actually, I'm really big in TV producing and film producing now, but I need someone like you, a right-hand man, someone that could work so hard like you did at McDonald's all those years ago. Why don't you come and join me? Sounds far-fetched. This shit happens. And finally, courage and loyalty. As you get older, you do things and you react to certain situations in ways that might not have made you happy. And there was times when I was scared and I was a pussy, and I look back on it and think, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why didn't I stand up for that person? The way that I've built courage and loyalty into my life is I act like a superhero. I imagine myself as my favourite superheroes. Nothing is ever a big deal to Deadpool. He's always laughing, joking about things with a sense of humour, and he just takes everything in his stride. Even though a lot of the situations he's in are crazy, he'll always stand up for himself, he'll always stand up for others, but at the same time he's not so serious. He's not like a crazy Batman character. He still manages to have fun. Because courage and loyalty are so rare that just having these qualities will set you far, far apart from the rest of the pack. And the way you do it is by acting like a hero, like some of your own biggest heroes. Boys, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you on the next one. Whoop-ow!